In continuing our in-depth conversation with Sheriff Jerry Greene, I want us to talk a bit about the Impact Initiative. Took place last year, different name this year, it's called the Impact Initiative. What is the role of the Sheriff's Office, and what is it that you hope will be the results?
Well, the role of the Sheriff's Office in initiatives like that is to support, this particular time it's the city of Youngstown, but it could be any other township. But our role is to support and take part in that initiative with additional manpower to help back up Youngstown Police Department, to help fill their numbers. It's one of those situations where we've seen some violence in the city of Youngstown, and it's a way of dealing with that. That initiative is going to be taking place starting in June. It will go through July, and anything after July that they're going to schedule will be a to-be-announced type deal. But the Impact Initiative is basically Youngstown Police Department, the Mahoning County Sheriff's Office, the State Highway Patrol, and the FBI. So it's really a collaboration of state, federal, and local agencies going out, saturation patrolling the area, making stops, pulling people over, and then looking for additional crimes that are subsequent to that. Last year it was fairly successful. They took multiple guns off of the streets. How to measure that in a reduction, whether it has an impact on crime, I'm going to say that it has to, but to what extent, I'm not sure.
So it's going to be a physical presence of all of these entities in the streets of Youngstown or in high saturated areas?
Yeah, they will be going out together on the same evenings. They have times that are picked. Obviously there are times that have been targeted that have been high crime. There will be areas that they will be focusing on and essentially flooding those areas with law enforcement, and they're the areas that statistically have shown to have been higher in crime than others. So to me that's a good plan, but we'll have to see how this year goes. I have no doubt that it'll be successful though.
So again, it takes the entire community to cause change. It's not just about the sheriffs or the police department.
It's always about collaboration. Youngstown gets supported by the sheriff's office, but the sheriff's office gets supported by the city of Youngstown and the Youngstown Police Department. All law enforcement agencies get supported by the community, which we can't do our jobs without the community assisting and helping us. And that's really the way to do it. My office, my 10 years that I've been in office as sheriff, I've always collaborated with federal, state, and local agencies because that's how you get things done. And that's how all of the local task forces around this community work together as well.
This concludes our series of in-depth conversations with Mahoning County Sheriff Jerry Greene. The next time you're in the downtown area, you see the brown building, there's a lot more going on inside of that building than you and I may know. Thank you for spending the week with us, Sheriff.
Thank you.
I'm WKBN Community Affairs Director, Dee Crawford.